Okay, next slide here. Slide number 5, I think this is. You guys could try this on your own. It's just plugging in 2 values for t. So just solve for those. Now we're going to use a graph. So figure out what f of 3 is. So basically, if 3 is the x value, that's what that means. That means the x value is 3. So go over to the x value of 3, which would be right here, right? And then trace up and figure out what the y value is on the graph. So it looks like the y value is going to be 4, right? So if your input is 3, your output is 4. Again, your input is your x. Your input is always x. Your output is always y. Okay? This next one is a trick, though. It's asking you to go backwards. It's asking you to find x when the function output is 0. When the output, or y, is 0, that looks like a 4. When the output is 0, what was the input? So you got to figure out where the y value is 0. Well, the y value is 0 along this line right here, right? Is it not? So basically the only place on the graph that meets that requirement where the y value is 0 is at x equals 1. So at that point, 1 comma 0, that gives you an output of 0. So f of 1 equals 0, which means the x value is 1. That's the input. So an input of 1 gets you an output of 0. Okay? So x equals 1 is the answer. Okay? You guys could try this slide on your own. Actually, let's do this one together. F of 2. Okay, so that, again, the number in the parentheses is your x, which is your input. So basically, if x were 2, right, well, we'd be up there at 5. Right, when x is 2, we got a y value of 5. When x is negative 4, if x is negative 4, well, what's the y value? Okay, well, here's negative 4. Your y value is up here, also at positive 4. So that equals positive 4. And then these next two are asking you to go in reverse, go backwards. Find x if the output is negative 2, what's the input? AKA, what's the x value? So where is the y value negative 2? So the y value is negative 2 here, right? So look. So see that point right there? It's asking us to find the x value when y is equal to negative 2. That's what this question is asking us. Well, the x value is 5, right? So x is 5. And then finally find x when y equals positive 5. Remember, this is the output they're telling us. The y value. So when the y value is 5, what's the x value? Well, here's the y value of 5 right here. We actually already did this one, right? Did we not? The x value is positive 2 for that one. Actually, A and D, wasn't this one and this one the same thing? X equals 2, y equals 5? It just asked, part D just asked us the same thing that part A did, but in reverse. Okay? We'll stop there for today's lesson. We'll continue this other stuff next time. Please try. Let's I just want to write, I just want to see what this slide's all about. Yeah, this slide is going to be your homework. Okay? This slide right here, and then you could check your answers on the following slide. All right, everyone, good luck.